She came out with the Queen's remix and she featured Madonna. It's kind of a way of saying, oh, I do support women, but it's like, what is female support? Sending them flowers, like using their sample and then sending them flowers? What has happened to Hi everyone, welcome back to No Like Tarot. My name is Hallie, so grateful to have you all. So this is a channel about hot topics through a tarot perspective. Recently I did a video about Beyonce and Kelis and how I felt. I threw in a personal story about it. There will be cards of that video throughout this video. Please subscribe, like and share the video. I got lots of good responses. I'm surprised because I thought the beehive was going to come after me, but I really don't care. The truth is the truth, and I know lots of people that have worked with Beyonce that have had horror stories. I didn't even share the half of it. I have way more about it. Okay, so this is another personal story that I forgot, and I saw this morning. I was watching something on my YouTube, on the YouTube from another channel. I forgot the name, otherwise I'd give it a shout out. But they were talking about Jay-Z's dark past and who he's been associated with. And then the name Marina Abramovich came up, and it's funny because she used to come to a restaurant that I worked at. So I was a server / manager there. And she was very odd, you know what I'm saying? My opinion of her. She seemed very creepy. And I remember the one time the owner, because she used to live across the street of the restaurant, the owner came up to me and he was like, what do you think about her art? And he showed me pictures and I was like, I don't want anything to do with that. It seemed very dark. I don't have really anything else to say about her other than I would believe if she was into very dark things, because she just gave me a weird vibe, the kind of vibe that I was like, I don't want to see this woman again. But she used to come in quite frequently for like a month and a half. She used to come with a lot of celebrities too, so one day I will tell you which celebrities she came with. Not saying that they knew each other like that, but there was some she was very close with, big names. Okay, so I'm gonna do Kelis versus Beyonce, and I did pick up that right now Beyonce's like in this mode of, I don't know what to do, I don't like that I'm getting this image that people don't like me across. And with her rising being a Libra, and her Virgo, son of Virgo, she has to do something about it, you know. So with the present being 6 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords and 5 of Cups. I see here she's like trying to find a way to communicate to Kelis. I think Kelis is just so over it. She's like, that's it. She kind of reminds me of me. So when I'm over somebody, I don't want anything to do with them anymore, and she doesn't want anything to do with her. But King of Pentacles, there's somebody in the middle. I think this might be Pharrell, who is trying to connect them because Beyonce wants to prove to the world that everything's fine between her and Kelis. I think that's why she came out with the Queen's remix and she featured Madonna. It's kind of a way of saying, oh, I do support women, but it's like, what is female support? Sending them flowers, like using their sample and then sending them flowers? What has happened to us as a society where we become so blinded, you know, by things and materials and what somebody is? Because I guarantee you a lot of Beyonce's fame clearly came from the machine, you know. So at the bottom deck, Ace of Pentacles, she wants to offer her, and I pictured this before, she's going to keep trying to offer till April. I think April 2023 we're going to hear about the offering that's happening behind the scenes. But Kelis is just like, whatever, fuck you guys, excuse me. If you guys, I am on my own thing, I'm doing my own whatever. So with the future being Page of Cups, the Hermit, and 7 of Wands, they're still gonna, it's almost like she's like on an island, even though she's on a farm. It's almost like she's on an island and they can't get through to her. And 9 of Swords, 5 of Swords, it's going to be very upsetting because Kelis has opened the lid of what we all knew, that Beyonce steals from other people, allegedly, even though there's lots of proof. And they're like, oh, it's inspiration. But if it's inspiration, why didn't you say who you were taking from until the person came out and said you were taking from it? So it's basically, what's going to happen is they're going to kind of need her approval, need Kelis' approval so much. And I think that's a part of why Beyonce even mentioned her in the credits, or on the actual song, as like a featured artist, kind of like collaboration, because she's always wanted Kelis' approval. I think that very strongly. She's wanted her approval. She wants to be like her. You know, she wants to be like, okay, I'm on your level. You know, it's really, even though I don't think that's the case. So, because to me, Kelis is authentic. And it's sad that it's become like this person versus Kelis, like Beyonce versus Kelis, but she created that. So with the Hanged Man, and then her fans are like, why are we pinning people against her? It's like, she pinned herself against somebody else, you know what I'm saying? So with the Hanged Man, Eight of Swords, and High Priestess, they're going to, Beyonce. She's going to try to create a different, edgier. She wants to be edgy, but she doesn't have edge. You know what I'm saying? She wants to be edgy, but she doesn't have that creative streak that a lot of people have. And she's not going to learn. And I really believe Beyonce's demise is going to be these artists that say, hey, you stole from me. King of Cups, Page of Swords. And then people, with YouTube and the internet now, you can't do stuff like that. And I think what she started, you know, even I was remembering a long time ago, I think in 2000, when Survivor came out, somebody sued her dad, her, and her, saying that they brought the song to Columbia Records a long time ago. And I actually think that it could be true. If you Google it, I'm sure it will come up. But they say that they sent it to Matthew Knowles, and he stole it and gave it to Beyonce and told Beyonce that she must say she wrote it. So she clearly learned this from her dad. Unethical practices, but it's gotten her lots of success, but it's almost like she doesn't have a soul, you know? It's very strange. But I suppose when you do that kind of stuff, you get to the point where you're empty inside. So I love you all. Please comment. Beehive, I don't care what you have to say. Go after me. I really couldn't be bothered. Take care.